Going into the end of the season, Liverpool will be looking to add to their inevitable Premier League title by doing it again next season. But to do so, many reinforcements will be required in the summer, especially to replace outgoing stars like Van Dijk, Salah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. In today's video, we have some huge news as a huge Virgil van Dijk replacement has been touted, which has many fans incredibly excited. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Federico Chiesa is very happy at Liverpool and is there to have his say, says the striker's father, with the international break bringing extra training work. Chiesa scored Liverpool's most recent goal, a decisive final in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley, but it came as a rarity in a difficult campaign. His situation could change during the final 9 games of the season, but Chiesa has already been touted with a move away from Anfield in the summer. But speaking to Tuttosport, the 27-year-old's father, former Italy striker Enrico Chiesa, insisted he is very happy at the club. Federico is very happy at Liverpool, he is at a top club that is leading the Premier League, and now we hope he can win the title, Chiesa Sr. said. He is there to have his say, he has a great opportunity. Chiesa has yet to start a game in the Premier League and has only started in 2 of his 11 appearances for Liverpool's first team so far. That could understandably cause frustration in a player who was not long ago considered one of the standout attacking talents in Europe, winning the Euros with Italy in 2020. But his father has stressed that the mentality stays the same. I told him over the summer what I've been saying since he was a kid, because the truth is, until the age of 15, he didn't really play that often. When he'd ask what he should do, I told him to keep training, don't give up, make sure you are ready when the moment comes. Clearly that paid off in the closing minutes against Newcastle, while there have been other promising cameos from the number 14, which have convinced many he is worthy of a more prominent spot. While a summer transfer still cannot be ruled out, Chiesa's father said he had no regrets over his departure from Juventus. Regrets are just alibis for losers. No, there are no regrets, he concluded. Chiesa was Liverpool's only fit senior outfield player not called up for international duty this month, which has allowed him to return to Italy. The work has not stopped, however, with the forward sharing an image of him training in Liverpool kit under the Dolomites on Instagram on Sunday. Now, in some big Virgil van Dijk replacement news, Bournemouth defender Dean Huijsen has broken his silence on speculation, linking him with a move to Liverpool, admitting that being associated with such a prestigious club is a huge honour. The Reds are one of a number of Premier League sides admiring the youngster, who has been making waves after earning his senior debut for Spain in Thursday night's 2-2 draw with the Netherlands in Rotterdam. The 19-year-old, who replaced Barcelona's Pau Cubarsí in the first half of their Nations League quarter-final, has impressed Cherries fans since his move from Juventus last summer. Liverpool was among the clubs linked with Huijsen when he was leaving Serie A last year, but the 19-year-old ultimately made the move to Bournemouth for a modest £30 million. Huijsen has made a significant impact under manager Andoni Iraola, attracting the attention of clubs like Newcastle and Liverpool. With a £50 million release clause in his contract, the talented defender has now also been linked with a potential sensational move to Spanish giant Real Madrid. Despite the growing interest, Huijsen has emphasized that his focus is on finishing the season strongly with Bournemouth, rather than getting caught up in transfer speculation. Would I like to play for Real Madrid? At the moment, I'm not thinking about it, Huijsen told Spanish outlet El Chiringuito. I'm thinking about finishing the season well, and then when the right time comes, we'll see. It's an honor that such an important team is interested in you, but we have to continue working and stay humble. In his debut season in England, Huijsen has made a strong impression, featuring in 27 matches for Bournemouth. The 19-year-old defender has not only impressed with his defensive capabilities, but also contributed 2 goals. His performances have been a key factor in Bournemouth's unexpected challenge for European places. A lot could hinge on whether Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk agrees to a new contract to remain at Anfield. If Van Dijk decides against extending his stay, the Reds will likely need to add at least one new centre-back to their squad. According to transfer insider David Ornstein, Huijsen remains a player to watch as the upcoming transfer window approaches. Liverpool, with particular interest from Richard Hughes, are reportedly keeping a close eye on the young defender's development. Richard Hughes and members of Liverpool's recruitment team will know him particularly well given their links to Bournemouth, Ornstein said. But I'm not sure if they're pursuing him, and you imagine there would need to be some outward movement in the Anfield centre-back department to create space for such a player. Also, is that position their top priority right now? Let's see. I'm sure we'll come back to the Huijsen topic in the weeks ahead. In other news, Curtis Jones has responded to critics who claim that he holds onto the ball for too long, explaining why he believes it is actually an asset to his game. The 24-year-old midfielder impressed during England's 2-0 victory over Albania, which marked Thomas Tuchel's first game in charge. Jones, who started the match, has also grown into an essential squad player for Liverpool. However, some have expressed concerns that he occasionally slows down play by not releasing the ball quickly enough. In an interview with The Athletic, Jones addressed these criticisms and highlighted the self-confidence he has in his abilities. He explained how his style of holding onto the ball is not a sign of indecision, but rather a deliberate strategy that benefits his team. I've been criticized for staying on the ball a bit too long, Jones admitted, but that's because I have so much trust in my ability. I wouldn't want to just have the ball get pressed and then pass it to someone else who has to deal with the pressure. I'd rather keep hold of the ball because I'm comfortable and slow the game down. Jones went on to explain that his approach is meant to create space for his teammates. If I can attract two guys and then release the ball, it gives somebody else more time on it, someone who maybe isn't as comfortable being pressed. His emphasis on knowing the strengths of his teammates shows the tactical intelligence Jones brings to the game. He makes a conscious effort to control play in a way that maximizes the advantage for Liverpool or England. You have to have an understanding of knowing each guy you're playing alongside, Jones added. Jones's critics may argue that his ball retention slows down the team, but his ability to resist pressure is undeniable. In fact, his confidence in this aspect of his game has been a hallmark since his youth days at Liverpool, where he often played with a swagger. Over time, under the guidance of both Jurgen Klopp and current manager Arne Slot, Jones has added greater defensive awareness and tactical discipline, rounding out his skill set and making him a more complete midfielder. While opinions may be divided on whether holding onto the ball for extended periods is always beneficial, Jones's explanation sheds light on his tactical thinking. His ability to draw in defenders and then release the ball creates opportunities for others, which could be seen as a valuable asset in the right context. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.